مرحبا واهلا وسهلا فيكم. I hope you are all well and have a wonderful day. Welcome to another session of Learn Levantine Arabic Phrases. In today's session, we'll be learning 10 common Levantine Arabic phrases with some examples. I did previously mention that this session is going to be very long and I will try to add 100 phrases, but I decided otherwise and it was going to make the video very long, so I decided to make 10 each. Hopefully it's manageable for me and for you guys to focus and to learn. Without further ado, let's have a look. Our first phrase, are you sure? أنت متأكد. أنت متأكد if you're talking to a man. And if you're talking to a woman, you would say أنتِ متأكدة. متأكدة. And of course, if you're talking to a woman, it's different. So you would say أنتِ متأكدة. أنت متأكد if you're talking to a man. أنتِ متأكدة if you're talking to a woman. And if you're talking to both man and a woman, a group of people, you would use أنتو متأكدين. أنتو متأكدين. If you try and look closer, you'll see the difference that the masculine is always the base, متأكد, and the feminine has an extra A to the end of it, so it's a متأكدة. And if you're talking to a group of people, you're adding an in suffix to the end of it. So the form becomes for plural, and you would use it to talk to a group of people. أنتو متأكدين. We've got an example. أنت متأكد إنه أحمد رح يسافر؟ أنت متأكد إنه أحمد رح يسافر؟ أنت متأكد, are you sure إنه أحمد, that Ahmad, رح يسافر, will travel. رح is will. And يسافر is he travels. So that's the present tense. Next, are you used to? أنت متعود. أنت متعود. أنت متعود. And that's if you're talking to a man. If you're talking to a woman, you would say أنتِ متعودة. أنتِ متعودة. أنتِ متعودة. And if you're talking to a group of people, أنتو متعودين. أنتو متعودين. You group of people are used to. So if you're talking to a man, أنت متعود. أنت متعودة if you're talking to a woman. أنتو متعودين if you talk to a group of people. We've got an example for you. أنتو متعودين تصحوا بكير. أنتو متعودين تصحوا بكير. أنتو متعودين, are you used to? تصحوا, to wake up. بكير, early. Are you guys used to wake up early? Our next phrase, as far as. And in Arabic we say بقدر ما or إلى حد ما. بقدر ما or إلى حد ما. You could choose any of these phrases. There's no preference or statistics, which one's used more than the other. It depends on people's preferences. So similarly, you as well choose whichever you find it easy to remember and memorize. بقدر ما. بقدر ما. إلى حد ما. We've got an example for you. بقدر ما بتذكر إنه كان من المفترض يكون في رحلة عمل إلى لشبونة. بقدر ما بتذكر إنه كان من المفترض يكون في رحلة عمل إلى لشبونة. So again, this sentence is quite long, but equally just to help you and to demonstrate the use of the structure in Arabic. So بقدر ما, as far as. بتذكر, I can remember. إنه, that. Can, was. من المفترض, supposed to. من المفترض, supposed to. من المفترض, يكون, to be, في, on or in. رحلة عمل is a business trip. رحلة عمل, business trip. إلى, which is to, لشبونة, Lisbon. بقدر ما بتذكر إنه كان من المفترض يكون في رحلة عمل إلى لشبونة. So here it's omitted because all the conjugation is conjugated with he third person. However, as you see here in the translation, there is he. You can add هو here in between إنه and can. إنه هو كان. إنه هو كان. I didn't write it because all the conjugation refers to he third person. But you can if you would like to. Our next phrase is as far as I'm concerned. And in Arabic, you could say بالنسبة إلي, which is commonly used. However, we tend to hear this as well, which is بقدر اهتمامي. بقدر, which means in the capacity of. اهتمام is an interest or concern. So بقدر اهتمامي, which means as far as I'm concerned. However, in Arabic, you are more likely to hear بالنسبة إلي, which means with regards to me, with regards what I am concerned about. بالنسبة إلي. Both are used, but again, the first one, you are more likely to hear it. We've got an example for you. بالنسبة إلي كل شيء بيحكيه هو كذب. بالنسبة إلي, as far as I'm concerned, كل شيء, everything, بيحكيه, he says, هو كذب, it's a lie. بالنسبة إلي كل شيء بيحكيه هو كذب. Our next phrase, be careful from or with, and in Arabic we say دير بالك من. دير بالك من, and if you're talking or if you're addressing a man, دير بالك من. And if you're talking to a woman, you would say ديري بالك من. And if you're talking to a group of people, you would say ديروا بالكم من. Be careful with or from. Again, if you're talking to a man, you would say دير بالك من. And if you're talking to a woman, you would say ديري بالك من. And if you're talking to a group of people, man and a woman, you would say ديروا بالكم من. As usual, we've got an example for you. دير بالك من الدهان. Which means be careful of the wet paint. دير بالك من الدهان. Another phrase, but that doesn't mean that. بس هذا ما بيعني إنه. And we've got an example for you as usual. هو شخص واثق كتير من حاله. بس هذا ما بيعني إنه مش متواضع. هو شخص, he's a person, واثق كتير, confident, very, very confident, من حاله, of himself. بس هذا ما بيعني إنه, but that doesn't mean that, مش, not, متواضع, humble. But that doesn't mean he's not humble or down to earth, as we say in English. هو شخص واثق كتير من حاله, بس هذا ما بيعني إنه مش متواضع. هو شخص واثق كتير من حاله, بس هذا ما بيعني إنه مش متواضع. Our next phrase, compared to. And in Arabic we say مقارنة مع, compared with, or مقارنة ب, which means compared to. مقارنة مع or ب always accompanies either of these prepositions. مقارنة مع or مقارنة ب. We've got an example for you. الحياة في الريف مقارنة مع الحياة في المدينة هي هادئة وآمنة. الحياة, life, في الريف, in the countryside, مقارنة, compared, مع الحياة, with life, في المدينة, in the city, هي هادئة, which means quiet, وآمنة, which means peaceful. And the overall translation compared to the city life, country life, is quiet and peaceful. الحياة في الريف مقارنة مع الحياة في المدينة هي هادئة وآمنة. Our next example, don't ever, and in Arabic we say أبدا لا. أبدا لا. أبدا لا. We've got an example for you. أبدا لا توصل متأخر على المقابلة. أبدا لا توصل متأخر على المقابلة. أبدا لا, don't ever, توصل, arrive, متأخر, late, على المقابلة, for an interview. أبدا لا توصل متأخر على المقابلة. Our next phrase, do you agree to or with? And if you're talking to a man, you would say أنت موافق. أنت موافق. أنت موافق. And if you're talking to women, you would say أنتِ موافقة. أنتِ موافقة. أنتِ موافقة. And if you're talking to a group of people, a man and a woman, so it's a group of people, you would say أنتوا موافقين. أنتوا موافقين. Again, if you're talking to a man, you would say أنت موافق. أنت موافق. And if you're talking to women, you would say أنتِ موافقة. أنتِ موافقة. And if you're talking to a group of people, you would say أنتوا موافقين. أنتوا موافقين. We've got an example for you. أنتوا موافقين إنه لازم نبدأ في وقت مبكر؟ أنتوا موافقين؟ أنتوا موافقين إنه لازم نبدأ في وقت مبكر؟ أنتوا موافقين, do you agree, group of people? إنه لازم, that we should, that should. نبدأ, we start, that we should start. إنه لازم نبدأ, that we should start. إنه لازم نبدأ. في, in, وقت, which is a time, مبكر, which is early. It's another way of saying بكير. You could use بكير if you would like so. أنتوا موافقين إنه لازم نبدأ في وقت مبكر? Great guys, and with this I'll end today's session. I really hope you enjoyed and found it helpful. And as always, if you did, then don't forget to whack the like button and subscribe if you haven't already, as you will always be notified when I publish similar videos. With this, take care. مع السلامة.